Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's dive into the topic. The Information Technology Act, 2000 primarily deals with Answer C. Electronic governance and cybercrime. The IT Act, 2000 is the primary law in India dealing with cyber law and e-governance. It covers issues relating to digital signatures, electronic records, and cybercrimes. The Act enables legal recognition of electronic documents and records. It provides a legal framework to address offenses such as hacking, identity theft, and cyber terrorism. The IT Act also facilitates electronic contracts and transactions. Online contracts and cybercrime are covered, but e-governance is the core purpose. Tax reforms and internet marketing are outside the scope of the Act. Cyber law in India is governed by Answer B. Information Technology Act, 2000. The Information Technology, IT, Act, 2000 is the principal legislation for cyber law in India. It provides the legal framework for electronic commerce and cybersecurity. It defines offenses, penalties, and procedures related to cybercrimes. IPC, Telegraph Act, and Constitution do not specifically govern cyber law. Amendments and updates have broadened its coverage over time. The Act also introduced new authorities and processes for enforcement. When did the IT Act 2000 come into force? Answer B. October 17, 2000. The IT Act 2000 was enacted on June 9, 2000 but came into force on October 17, 2000. This date marks the formal implementation of India's cyber law regime. January 26 and August 15 are national holidays but not relevant to the IT Act enforcement. The Act brought Indian law in line with the UN Model Law on Electronic Commerce. The term digital signature is defined in which section of IT Act? Answer A. Section 2, P. Section 2, P, of the IT Act, 2000 defines digital signature. It covers the authentication of electronic records. The digital signature ensures authenticity and integrity. Sections 3, 5, and 6 relate to other aspects like the manner and legal recognition of digital signatures. The definition is foundational for e-commerce and digital contracts. The primary purpose of a digital signature is to Answer C. Authenticate the sender and ensure data integrity. Digital signatures verify the authenticity of the sender of an electronic document. They ensure that the document has not been altered in transit. Data integrity and authentication are the core features. Digital signatures do not primarily provide confidentiality or encryption. Useful for secure online transactions and legal recognition of electronic documents. Section 66 of the IT Act deals with Answer B. Hacking. Section 66 specifically deals with hacking and associated penalties. It covers unauthorized access and damage to computer systems. Other sections like 66F address cyber terrorism, and 67 addresses obscenity. Hacking under this section is punishable by imprisonment and fine. Which section defines unauthorized access? Answer A. Section 43. Section 43 defines and penalizes unauthorized access to computer systems. It addresses unauthorized downloading, copying, and even introducing viruses. Section 65 deals with tampering with computer source documents. Section 67A is about obscenity, and Section 72 is about breach of confidentiality. Intermediary liability is dealt under Answer B. Section 79. Section 79 details the exemption from liability for intermediaries. Intermediaries are not liable for third-party information if they follow due diligence. It covers digital platforms, ISPs, and social media networks. Other sections address government powers and confidentiality. Certifying stands for Answer B. Computer Emergency Response Team, India. Certifying is India's nodal agency for cybersecurity incidents. It is tasked with protecting information infrastructure and incident response. Certifying coordinates cyber incident response and issues security guidelines. It operates under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. The IT Amendment Act 2008 introduced which of the following terms? Answer A. Cyberterrorism. The 2008 Amendment to IT Act introduced the concept of cyberterrorism, Section 66F. The Act expanded the scope of offenses and included identity theft, violation of privacy, etc. Cyberterrorism penalizes use of computers for threatening national security. Digital Locker and Digital India are later initiatives, and smart contracts are not directly included. Section 66C deals with Answer C. Identity theft. Section 66C penalizes identity theft and fraudulent use of digital signatures, passwords, etc. Punishment includes up to 3 years imprisonment and/or fine. Hacking and obscenity are covered under different sections. The section aims to protect digital identity in cyberspace. Section 66E of IT Act penalizes Answer B. Violation of privacy. Section 66E deals with capturing, publishing, or transmitting images of private areas without consent. This provision aims to protect privacy in electronic communications. Data theft, spam, and cyberterrorism are covered in different sections. The punishment includes imprisonment and/or fine. Publishing sexually explicit material online is punishable under Answer B. Section 67A. Section 67A penalizes publishing or transmitting sexually explicit content in electronic form. Section 67 deals with general obscenity, and 67B covers child pornography. The law is designed to safeguard dignity and prevent exploitation. Strict punishments are provided for the offense. Section 67B specifically protects Answer B. Child safety online. Section 67B criminalizes publishing or transmitting material depicting children in sexually explicit acts. The section ensures protection of children from online abuse and exploitation. Heavy penalties apply for violations. Women's privacy and data security are dealt with elsewhere. Which of the following offenses is covered under Section 72? Answer B. Breach of confidentiality and privacy. Section 72 penalizes unauthorized access to electronic records and breach of confidentiality. Professionals and authorities misusing access are liable. Cyberbullying and ransomware are not covered here. The term cyberterrorism is addressed under which section? Answer C. Section 66F. Section 66F deals exclusively with cyberterrorism. It addresses use of computers for threats to sovereignty, integrity, security, and defense. Punishments are severe, including life imprisonment. What is the punishment for identity theft under Section 66C? Answer C. 3 years imprisonment and fine. Section 66C imposes a punishment of up to 3 years jail and/or fine for identity theft. This ensures strong deterrence against digital impersonation. Obscenity in electronic form is punishable under Answer C. Section 67. Section 67 criminalizes publishing or transmitting obscene material electronically. Hefty fines and imprisonment are prescribed. Section 67A and 67B are for sexually explicit content and child pornography respectively. Hacking is defined under. Answer B. Section 66. Section 66 defines and penalizes hacking activities. It covers unauthorized access, data theft, and harm to computer systems. The maximum compensation that an adjudicating officer can award is. Answer D. 50 Indian rupees lakh. The IT Act sets the maximum compensation at 50 Indian rupees lakh to be awarded by adjudicating officers. This addresses damage or loss caused by cyber offenses. Who appoints adjudicating officers under IT Act? Answer C. Central government. The central government appoints adjudicating officers under Section 46. These officers hear cases related to cyber offenses and compensation claims. The term electronic record is defined in. Answer A. Section 2(1)(t). Section 2(1)(t) defines electronic record in the IT Act. The definition is key for verifying and accepting digital evidence. Digital certificates are issued by. Answer B. Certifying authorities. Certifying authorities, licensed by the Controller of Certifying Authorities, issue digital certificates. These certificates authenticate digital signatures. Under which section can the government intercept or decrypt information? Answer B. Section 69. Section 69 empowers government agencies to intercept, monitor, or decrypt digital information for national security. The IT Act extends to. Answer C. Whole of India and offences committed outside if targeting India. The Act has extraterritorial application, covering offences even outside India if systems in India are targeted. The Cyber Appellate Tribunal was replaced by. Answer C. Telecom Dispute Settlement Appellate Tribunal, TDSAT. SAT replaced the Cyber Appellate Tribunal in resolving cyber dispute appeals. Which authority maintains the list of licensed certifying authorities? Answer B. Controller of Certifying Authorities. The CCA is responsible for licensing and regulating certifying authorities in India. Section 43A deals with. Answer B. Compensation for failure to protect personal data. Section 43A stipulates compensation for failure to implement reasonable security practices resulting in personal data leakage. Section 69A provides for. Answer A. Blocking of websites in national interest. The government can block websites or online content through Section 69A for public interest and security. The concept of reasonable security practices is linked to. Answer B. Section 43A. Section 43A requires organizations to implement reasonable security practices for data protection. Phishing is best described as. Answer C. Fraudulent email scams to steal sensitive info. Phishing tricks people into sharing sensitive information via fake emails or websites. It is among the most common forms of cybercrime. Victims may lose money or sensitive data. Which case is considered the first cybercrime case in India? Answer: B. Sony India case. The Sony India case, 2001, was the first convicted cybercrime case in India. It involved unauthorized online sale of Sony products by an employee. Cyber defamation refers to: Answer: B. Publicly posting false information online. Cyber defamation involves harming a person's reputation through false online statements. It is prosecutable under IT Act and Indian Penal Code. Section 66A, declared unconstitutional in 2015, penalized. Answer: B. Sending offensive messages through communication service. Section 66A dealt with punishment for sending offensive messages but was struck down by Supreme Court for being violative of freedom of speech. A ransomware attack typically demands: Answer: B. Money to unlock encrypted data. Ransomware locks data and demands payment to restore access. Such attacks have increased in frequency in recent years. Cyberstalking can be prosecuted under: Answer: C. Both IT Act and IPC. Both IT Act and IPC contain provisions to tackle cyberstalking. This ensures multi-layered legal protection for victims. A cyber cafe is legally required to keep user logs for: Answer: C. 1 year. As per rules, cyber cafes must maintain user logs for 1 year. This aids in investigation of cybercrimes. Posting morphed obscene images online is punishable under: Answer: C. Section 67. Section 67 punishes sharing or posting obscene content, including morphed images. The term cybercrime includes: Answer: B. All crimes committed using or targeting computers/networks. Cybercrime is a broad term including crimes like hacking, phishing, data theft, and cyberstalking. Which agency is India's nodal body for cyber incident response? Answer: C. Certifying. Certifying is responsible for handling cybersecurity incidents in India. It issues alerts and guidance related to cybersecurity. Keylogging is a form of: Answer: C. Malware attack. Keyloggers are malicious software programs that record keystrokes. They can steal passwords and sensitive information from users. DOS attack stands for: Answer: B. Denial of service. A DOS attack floods a server or network with traffic to disrupt services. Cyberbullying often involves: Answer: B. Harassment, threats via digital platforms. Cyberbullying uses digital platforms to harass, threaten, or intimidate others. Which of the following is not a form of cybercrime? Answer: D. Voting in elections. Voting is a democratic process, not a form of cybercrime. Others listed are commonly recognized cybercrimes. The IT Act 2000 does not apply to: Answer: B. Negotiable instruments. The Act explicitly excludes negotiable instruments like checks from its scope. Which of the following is punishable under both IT Act and IPC? Answer: D. All of the above. Many offenses under the IT Act are also punishable under the IPC, offering dual enforcement. Which international treaty relates to cybercrime? Answer C. Budapest Convention. The Budapest Convention is the first international treaty seeking to address cybercrime globally. Which section was commonly misused for online arrests and then repealed? Answer C. 66A. Section 66A, related to offensive online messages, was struck down for violating free speech rights. Electronic evidence is admissible under which Indian Act? Answer B. Indian Evidence Act. Section 65B of the Indian Evidence Act provides for admissibility of electronic records as evidence. Which of the following can be used as evidence in court? Answer C. Electronic logs and digital signatures. Digital evidence such as logs and digital signatures have legal validity under Indian law. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos.